Hey everyone, Andrew back again with another video, and today, as you can tell from the title, I'm here with yet another movie update, so soon after my last one. However, this is going to solely contain 4K Ultra HD titles. So over here in Australia, we have a store called JB Hi-Fi, which essentially is like Best Buy in America, I guess, and probably HMV in the UK. And they have the biggest range of movies retail wise here in Australia. So they have a lot of different sales and deals going on throughout the year, but there's one sale which they have annually, or they at least have for the past few years, and it's the buy one get one free sale. So obviously you pick a title and you get another title free. So the best way that you're going to benefit from that obviously is picking out a title and then getting another title for the same value for free. And that's definitely what I did with the 4K Ultra HD discs. So the 4K format is still fairly new, and over here in Australia the discs are pretty expensive. Most of them range from about $30 to $40 on average. So obviously this deal was the best time for me to pick up these particular films, and a lot of them have been out on 4K for a while. I've just been waiting around for a good deal to pop up to pick them up, and yeah, the buy one get one free deal was really good. So I know I've got a few Australian viewers, so if you guys took advantage of the buy one get one free, let me know what you picked up in the comments section below. But anyway, with that rambling out of the way, let's actually get on to these movies. Okay, so first up I went ahead and picked up the anniversary edition of The Dark Crystal. Now this is a movie that I can't remember if I've actually seen before or not. I'm a pretty big fan of 80s puppetry. I'm a big fan of Jim Henson in general, so I'm really looking forward to this one. It's been a while since I've sat down and watched a really good 80s fantasy themed film, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out, and I've heard a lot of great things about the 4K release, so looking forward to checking this one out. And this one is got pretty interesting packaging actually. It's designed like a digibook, so you've got the discs at the back there, and then you've just like got a lot of concept art, I guess. So that's a pretty cool edition right there. Now if you're not keen on the digi-style packaging, this also has a standard 4K Ultra HD release as well, just in one of the normal black cases. So yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. As I said, I'm not too sure if I've seen it before or not. So that is The Dark Crystal. Next up we have Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and I'm a massive fan of the Planet of the Apes series, both the original and the new trilogy. The new trilogy I thought was absolutely phenomenal. So this is an upgrade from Blu-ray. In fact, the rest of these pickups are all upgrades from Blu-ray. So yeah, we have Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And to go along with that, we have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which again was absolutely fantastic. And then we also have War for the Planet of the Apes, which again is absolutely fantastic and a really good ending, I thought, to the new trilogy. Next up we have two absolute classics from the 80s, Ghostbusters 1 and 2. It's been years since I've seen either of these movies, but I grew up on both of them, especially the first movie, which is an absolutely 80s classic. It's fantastic, so definitely looking forward to revisiting these very soon. Next up we have Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and this is an absolute classic, one of the best sci-fi films of all time, and this is probably actually my favourite sci-fi film of all time actually. I absolutely love this movie, and this is one ever since it got released that I definitely wanted to pick up. Now I've heard mostly bad things about the transfer. I've heard the transfer doesn't look that great, but this is my favourite sci-fi film of all time, so I definitely wanted to pick up the 4K release, and I'll see for myself how good or bad the transfer actually is. So that's Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Next up we have The Dark Knight, And like Terminator 2, I'm sure everyone has seen this film already. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of superhero films, and I think superhero movies have just been overdone. They kind of need to stop now. This is definitely my favourite superhero film of all time. It's an absolute modern classic. It's amazing. Heath Ledger's performance of the Joker was just pure brilliance. And yeah, there's not much more to say. Absolutely phenomenal film. So I cannot wait to rewatch this in 4K. It's been quite a while since I've seen this one actually. Next up we have Apollo 13, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what this looks like on 4K. It's been a while since I've seen this one, but this film is absolutely phenomenal. I'm a massive fan of outer space, and I find like space travel really, really fascinating. So to me, this is just a phenomenal film, and from a cast standpoint as well, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that's Apollo 13. And last but certainly not least, we have Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Another absolute classic sci-fi film, one of my favourite Steven Spielberg movies. And I've heard this looks really, really good on 4K, and it doesn't really surprise me because the Blu-ray release looked absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, really, really happy to upgrade this title onto 4K. Okay, so there you go. That was just a quick update of what I've picked up recently in terms of 4K Ultra HD discs. Let me know what you think of my pickups in the comments section below, and thank you for watching.